Okay, hi. This video is very old. Okay. I finished this sketchbook in March, and it's currently July, and I cut the clips down for like a month and then gave up because I'm using a new editing program, and I don't like it. Still don't like it. I hate Premiere Pro. I don't understand how people use Premiere Pro for anything. Stupid. Stupid pro. I procrastinated this video just because I cut it on Premiere Pro, and that means I would have to finish editing it on Premiere Pro, so this video is 3 months old. 3 or 4 months old. So already. Art, bad. My voice, bad. The fonts are wrong. There's no music. Fuck you! So, just be aware. I don't even have that hair color anymore, so this is an old video. I'm probably gonna make another sketchbook tour. My glasses are sideways. I'm gonna make a new sketchbook tour when I finish my new sketchbook, because I'm already halfway through it. That's how old this video is. I'm halfway through my new sketchbook after this one. So, basically that's it. All you need to know is that there's a lot of information in here that doesn't apply to me anymore. Like I talked about, playing Royale High. Don't do that anymore, unfortunately. But there's that. I don't live in that filming setup anymore, and the editing is doo-doo garbage. I don't like the editing. So, there you go. That's that. Uh, Trigger warning for I drew naked people for class, and I drew some blood, some violence, stuff like that. Okay. Yeah. I need to cut back in here. I forgot to mention, I'm like stupid broke. That's why I'm doing YouTube again suddenly. YouTube has always been a hobby just because I think it's fun. I've been making videos since I was like tiny on Video Star, but um I'm like absurdly close to monetization, and I just please, I'm a broke college student. I'm a broke college student and I have a part-time job, and this is like this would be nice. This would be a nice side hustle. Um so please subscribe so I can pay for tuition.
The fruit, I'm hungry. So I'm gonna keep eating that. And this book is not gonna be as cool as the last one, because in the last one, I didn't have a job. So a lot of my sketches were like, they were cool, but they were like really, they were well put together. They were not technically well, they weren't technically nice, but they were well put together and thought out and colorful and fun. These are mostly like thumbnails and stuff from class, you know? Nothing like crazy. Let's get into it. It's the last sketchbook I did. I need to actually... Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I did this in Posca Pen in a cafe near here. This is my OC Aiko. She was everywhere in the last one. She pops up a few times in this one. I did this in a cafe, and they were definitely mean mugging me the whole time because they thought I was gonna stain the table, but I didn't. So, oh well. I glued these on. They're just like little gemstones. There were more, but they fell off. This, and there's a third one on my water bottle. I bought that from a student at my school because we have the same teacher, and they were really nice. So I got these really cool stickers, and they're really good quality. They're waterproof. I have their handle somewhere. I'll put it there. Love of my life. And then a bunch of random stickers I had laying around. These I got from this notebook that I bought. I know it's a kid's notebook, but it's so cute. Like, I love it. Okay, so I bought it and it came with those stickers. I have no idea what they say, but they do probably say something along the lines of like English, so I put them on there. I put them here too. They also came with these numbers, and I put 23 because 1123 is my lucky number. Oh, that's gonna be my full name. That's gonna be my full government name, actually. Oh shit. Oh, that's actually gonna be my full government name. That was from a sticker that security at my school gave me after I forgot my ID because they forgot that I went there. So they just printed out a sticker instead of letting me in the building. So I just put that on there. Flora, these freaky hamsters. This came with like, it was for like one of those like mouse houses, you know, because my friends recently just got mice as a pet. And I was helping them build their cage and it came with stickers. So I took some of those stickers. And then this is from a piercer because I got a nose piercing. I know you don't really see me in these videos, and if you only know me from these videos, you don't know that I have a nose piercing, but I have a nose piercing. And then, you know, wink stuff. This I found on the floor near my school. I just thought it was sick. And then this is a Lego, like, name tag and an aardvark that my friend got me from Florida. Okay. Get out of the way! First page is a bit of a mess because I was mostly testing out the Posca for the cover. So it's just kind of like a wreck. These are all the thumbnails that I did for the cover. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. This is actually kind of fun. I might do that for the next one. I was also doing this in the cafe, so... Oh my god, why do I keep putting my full name? Holy shit. That's gonna be my whole name and my address. And then if you return this, I'll give you a little kiss. I did that because everybody loses their shit here, and you know, if you lose your shit, it's getting stolen. So I just put my stuff there because I live on campus. So if I lost this out in class, they know where to go. So why would you want my sketchbook, you know? What are you getting out of that? And then I did these in September. I always do meet the artist at the beginning of my little sketchbooks, just because I think I'm so cool. Also, if I lose the sketchbook and no one knows who it belongs to, they're like, oh, that one, you know? So this is me. I did this in class when I didn't want to do my work. So that's what I look like, kinda, except not anymore because I cut off all my hair. I'm bald now. This was when I had long hair and I just dyed it brown, but it was like a really dark brown, so I did it black. But I originally did this in blonde because I had blonde hair and then I dyed it brown. So I just went over it, I guess. That's my favorite t-shirt. It's a Dolly Parton t-shirt that I wear all the time. I got it from Walmart. Walmart stops here, okay? And then that's Finger, my monkey, and Swill, my imaginary cat. And then that's me sucking Aiko's face off with a beautiful big kiss. And then, you know, I'm Irish and Italian and bi. So, okay. And then my warning, which I actually didn't look back on too much this time around. Usually when I make these, it's like a... I don't know, I usually go back a few times. I keep fucking hitting the camera. I usually go back a few times and I'm like... Yeah, I should, like, listen to that. I should stop caring so much, but I didn't this time, and I didn't care too much, so, I don't know, I guess it's a good thing. Warning, sketchbooks are messy. Pages won't always be beautiful. They don't have to be. Live, laugh, love. Which is so right. Sketchbooks are for you to practice in. If you want to make cool, pretty sketchbooks, then you can, but make sure you have somewhere else to just barf on. I like to use my sketchbooks to barf. Stop hitting the camera! Okay. This is like, I was talking comic ideas with my friends because we're making a comic together, and we were trying to figure out the designs for the main characters, and I just started doodling a little bit. So that's them. Just talking face shape, so I made her more rounded and pudgy. And then these are just like gestures I did with crayon. I think this was homework. Yeah, it was homework. That's my professor giving me a smiley face. Just really, really messy gestures with Crayola crayon. Oh! Ah! I started playing D&D. Everybody clapped. So, and then this was like the messy draft of my character. She looks pretty similar. She's got the same kind of build. But I was just kind of playing around with what I wanted. Originally, I wanted like, I was thinking like a paladin magical girl who was like really beefy, but like super cute. But I ended up going with a furbolg samurai who is also really, really cute, but she's a sheep. I made her like based around a sheep, and she lives on a farm, and she's like southern, and she throws axes and has a shotgun, but she's just like a Disney princess who talks to animals. Like, she's so cute. Her name's Lucky. Yeah, Lucky question mark? Yeah. Like, she's just a girl. Like, yeah, you could see me writing down everything. I circled furbolg, I don't know. Girl, I don't know. I love her. Okay. More comic talk. This is me trying to figure out the shapes of what I wanted for them, because I was like one of the lead character designers, and I wanted to figure out like the style and you know, stuff like that. I wanted this character to be very square, and then this one to be pretty round and like freaky. I don't know if we're still making that, TBH. These are gestures, well, not even, like just quick sketches of like my friends from class. Because my class from last semester was really lecture heavy and boring. So it was a drawing class. I don't know how you can talk the whole time. But I would just draw my friends who were on their phones. So yeah, this is like my friends. It was Aiko's birthday. I don't really like these sketches. Her face is a little fucked, but I really like the way that this dress came out. It's really pretty. It's giving very much this is really niche, but time traveling fashionista. Whoa, relax. I know we love that. Time traveling fashionista covers are like really inky and like, I don't know if it's watercolor. I haven't seen the actual cover in years, but it kind of gave that for me. It was her birthday. I have all my OCs have birthdays. Because I'm psychotic, and hers is October 2nd, so for their birthdays I draw them, and it was her birthday, so I drew her, and it was her 18th birthday technically, because I've had her for 4 years, which is so psychotic. I've been attached to this bitch for 4 years, and she's 14, so it's her 18th birthday, so I was like, oh, it's her birthday, it's her debut, because she's Filipino, so it's her debut. I was just really excited for her. She's not even real. I'm talking like she's real. I love her. I love her. Oh, these are people in my photo class, my photography class. I just wanted to draw them because, again, it was lecture heavy and I was bored. Strawberry Tour. That actually looks really juicy. That's my friend Ryan. What a beautiful, beautiful man. This was a quick design I had for my illustration project that I ended up scrapping. I just wanted to play around with clothes. I had to draw myself as Lady Macbeth, which, no complaints here. I love Macbeth. But I just wanted to see what clothes I would put myself in. That's the back of my teacher's head, and that's my roommate. She doesn't really look like that, but you can tell who it is, so good enough. I should draw more in pen. This looks really cute. More in class doodling during that lecture. I loved it for so long. I'm not the biggest fan of it anymore, but I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I was so proud of myself for doing that in the middle at like 9 in the morning. This I did, these I did. This was my friend Sua. These are Noah. This is pretty good too, holy shit. Well, he was trying to teach us about shading, but I like completely missed the point. Noah is cool, and Ava is not. And then Trixie Mattel. In class moodling. Again, that's another really niche kids book. What is it called? Something in Time. It's a really good book. I reread it like a year ago. This is my friend Sua. Let's talk about the way that she draws naked people, because holy fuck. This was outside with like no sketch and ballpoint pen. In public. She was like, yeah. Oh, she makes me angry. She's not even an illustration student. She's so good. These I did while she was drawing. I don't like them nearly as much as hers, but that's a good butt. That's a good butt. That's also a good butt. I'm very good at drawing butts. And this is a sketch on Pinterest I see all the time, and I love it because it's so flowy and dynamic, so I redrew it. This is another sketch I saw on Pinterest. I liked it because I love the way that they emphasize shadows. This was originally in charcoal, but I did it in red pencil. These are just like, oh, Christ. These are just like quick little doodles I did for like ticky-tacky, for the ticky-tack. Oh, hello, Sophia or Safia. I'm still trying to figure out her name. I've been calling her Sophia for the past few years, but I think we should give her a good name, a better name. Sophia is a fine name, but that's not a Sophia, babe. I'm thinking of Safia, or apparently Secret or Sadri. I don't know. I love her. She's so beautiful. And these are more monster freaks. This is one of my OCs, just as a monster freak, because I love monster freaks and I love drawing little monster freaks. So I made her a monster freak, but I was playing around with her concept because she had a design before that, but I wasn't sure if I could actually turn it into a 3D model, which I had to do for a project. So I had to sculpt my beautiful little freak, but I wasn't sure if it was actually like possible to stand itself up because it's very heavy with the rib cage. So playing around with how I could change that. Back to someone's head. This was also Sua. My friends love my sketchbook. That's Wendy Williams next to Jesus. As like an AI image. The only thing AI is good for is whack ass like pictures like that. But photorealistic picture of Edward Cullen eating spaghetti on a Nest Cam, I love it. These are more sketches I saw on Pinterest. Boobs. Oh, and fairy wings apparently. These are all thumbnails that I did for my illustration project. This was my final last semester for my first illustration class. So I wanted to pop off. So I made a bunch of little thumbnails. I wanted to have 2 dancers, specifically me and Aubrey, more OCs of mine. I love my OCs. I wanted to make it like a romantic scene of them doing ballet together because the prompt was dramatic romance. So I was like, what's more dramatic than Radio City Ballet? I was playing around with these like crazy poses, and these 3 were specifically the ones I was gonna land on. And I did this one. I landed on this one. This one's really cool. I really wanted to do this one, but this was the general consensus because the way that the dip, it was so smooth. It did come out pretty okay. You're gonna see a lot of thumbnails for this project. I really wanted to get it right. So this is me playing around with the colors, trying to figure out which one I wanted. But I wasn't entirely sure, and also I wasn't sure how to make these colors work because I wanted to make it in gouache, and I wanted to make it like artsy fartsy and fun. I didn't want to use typical colors. I didn't want to paint photorealistically. So I was trying to figure out how to make the orange light disperse into the blue and purple without it looking muddy, which is really hard to do because if you mix orange and blue, they're contrasting colors, they turn gray. And then me playing around with the colors of them individually, trying to figure out what I liked. She's blonde. I made her hair a bit too dark, I think. This is more playing around with the sculpture for the freak. Well, I had to present this to the class and just be like, I didn't know what gesture to do, so I did all of them. This is me just trying to figure out what pose to put her in. I don't have the physical thing with me anymore, but I definitely have a picture somewhere. And there goes the heating. I presented this to the class and I just kept saying the word freak like I am now because I don't know how else you would describe her. She's a freak. Little freak. And it got to the point where like someone during the critique was like, you should title this Little Freak. And I was like, you're so right. So I did. More thumbnails of this specific pose. I was thinking about adding her little girlfriend and making them like have a little moment to show the scale of her. And then I just started fucking around and I ended up putting them in a little therapist's office for couples therapy. There's me tap dancing. This was the lesson from that lecture class. It was using value to show distance. And I wanted to write that down. Because if I'm going to doodle in class, my attention isn't going to be fully on the professor. So I should at least take some form of note, you know? My oh! I just dropped my blueberry. It's tragic. This is Aisha and Naboo, the only couple ever, actually, from the Wings Club. Because I made my friend Sua watch a couple episodes of the Sirenic season, which is a fucking mess. But she was like completely enamored by how weird the transitions, because it's 2D, and then to promote the 3D movie, sometimes in the show they'll just be like, let's go to the infinite ocean, and it changes to like really badly rendered 2014 3D. So we just drew them a little bit. And then a dinosaur, because I went to the Natural History Museum with my friend Mel, and it was so fun. I went to study the bones because I needed it for the sculpture project. I needed to figure out how bones that aren't human look and like how they work, specifically ribs, because these ribs are huge and I wanted to see how the different limbs could look. So I did some dinosaur studies. There's more Aisha and Naboo, so cute. And then this is for the comic. I needed to make a bird lady, so I made a bird lady. For color fuckery, I really like this. This is kind of cool. I might steal that for later. More dinosaurs and masks. A lot of masks, because these are really silly. More comic stuff. That's a turtle. More thumbnails. You can tell I was really getting frustrated because of how much scribbling I was doing. More scribbling. Again, the blue and the green and the pink on the orange looks really cool. I might use that for something else later. I was getting frustrated because I was going brown, purple, no blue. That's for later. I was getting pissy because look, it gets a little muddy, like specifically right there, that little streak, it gets like gray. I didn't understand why at the time because I was taking painting classes, but contrasting colors mixed together mute each other out. So these are from a museum. My professor took us to the Met for a lecture so we could like see other people's art for our finals, just so we could see like how other people would do what we want to do and get inspired, you know? And I drew some statues. So this is a painting. This I just took from Pinterest. There is a face in here. I'm sure you see it. It's not a very good one though. I don't really like it. That's from Pinterest. That's a circle. This is a really, really good statue that I think no one really looks at, which pisses me off. It's a bust. If you go to the Met, if you stand right in front of Sisyphus with his little kids pulling out his legs saying, "Please don't eat me," and you turn right, it's right there. It's a bust of an African woman in slavery who, there's just something about her that I'm so in love with. Her face. There's just something in her that this doesn't do justice. You have to see her. She's gorgeous, and her expression is so, it hits you. It gets you. It hits you in the throat, and it grabs you, and it throws you across the room. It's such a shame I only noticed this when I was editing, but what I love about her is the defiance in her face. Because, like, oh my. Hi. What I loved about her was the defiance in her face. The whole piece is about, well, it's about slavery. And it shows a black woman looking at you in anger, with disgust, with hate, with sadness, with vitriol. She was defiant. And there's just not a lot of art about that sort of thing, especially coming from this time period where this was only like, I don't actually know the year off the top of my head, but I know it couldn't have been older than 1800. I mean, it couldn't have been newer. It's really refreshing to see something like that. Face, it's just the way that it looks at you, and she's angry. I love it. I want to be her friend. Please go see her if you can. This is a really bad study of this really good painting that I like of a girl curled up sleeping. It's right outside the Impressionism exhibit, and I stare at it all the time because her legs are like way too long, and it confuses me. I don't remember if I made this highball. I don't think I did. Whoever did, they did a good job. Oh, these are like, my friends and I were bored and we said, let's write fan fiction about ourselves. So we did, and we wrote like a fake high school fan fiction where there's a YN interacting with all of us like it's a dating sim. But we all decided that, no, actually we're magical girls too. So these are our magical girl designs. That's my roommate. She's like the cool one. She's like, I give her like a nicer homeroom vibe, you know? And then this is this me? I actually don't remember. I think this might be me. This is my friend Lilia. Her face don't look like that. I was just fucking around. I gave her like a book. She's definitely a magic girl, but honestly, let's be so real. She would be so good with a big hammer. And then this is Noah. I gave him like the typical schoolgirl uniform, but he's got his favorite water bottle on the end of a chain that he uses and swings around. And then I didn't do anybody else because I didn't want to. So only 4 of them. More thumbnails because these colors were driving me up a wall. I spent like so many class periods trying to figure out what I wanted. So I did a black and white study first to figure out like what I wanted to, just the lighting in general and how I could use color to get that for me. So that's what I wanted. And I was like, okay. And then my teacher did a little doodle in the corner and he said, don't forget that lights have shadow. So I was like, and then I was like, okay, what if I just abandon all the colors completely and I started over? So I did orange and blue because they're warm and cool, you know? Cool. And also these are contrasting, so that'd look cool. But then I was like, maybe red because I'm not a fan of the orange. So I was like, okay, I kind of like the red. The red looks kind of cool. But then I was like, that's so dramatic, but it gives us murder. I don't want murder. I want love. So I went back to the pink and I was like, bisexual? No, I don't like how that. I had a whole breakdown, man. And then I was like, I give up. Let's just do the lesbian flag. And then it worked. I love lesbians. Then I started playing around with my friends for more designs for that comic. We needed to make a lesbian couple of a deer and a bird. The deer was pretty easy. That's the deer, you can't really see her, but she's like buff and cool. I gave her antlers, even though that doesn't make sense, but it looks cool. And then her wife is a bird. I was playing around with her side profile of what that should look like. Like, how beaky should we get? While we were making these characters are dead, but we just needed to draw them for like plot, you know. Amelia, who wrote the comic, she said, we should make her like more Roadrunner like. I said, if she was a Roadrunner, maybe she would have run away from getting fucking shot. Ooh, I forgot I said that. Ooh, whoa. Shh. And then I drew this side character who I love. She also dies, but I love her so much. She's like the worst. She's one of the main character's friends when they're kids, and she like kind of bullies her a little bit, so I made her a little cheeky. And these are just some quick thumbnails from the comic. These are just a bunch of Crayola marker doodles that I did with my friend. Oh, I dropped another blueberry! I don't know where that one was. Just a bunch of Crayola marker doodles I did with my friends when they were over. It's very messy, but it was very fun. I drew Megan, that looks so much like her, and Noah and Sua. That's what they look like. And then we started fucking around saying, hey Noah, you look like a horse because you look like you just saw someone get shot. So we started, there's him kissing a horse as a horse. There's, oh wait, this is a D&D doodle of my D&D girly and her favorite donkey. His name was Brober, he exploded. And then him as a horse again, but like as a horse in the face. And then we were like, fursonas. We should make fursonas. So, fursona! So that's my fursona. I'm a cat. I know it's not the most unique thing on the planet, but it suits me. I would not suit anything else. Noah ended up landing on ostrich, even though I think horse would suit him very well. We just kept thinking about the horse furry with giant tits, so we were like, okay, maybe an ostrich. And then Sua had decided that she is in fact a top male Arctic fox twink. Okay, girl. And white. Noah. This was me helping my friend Jillian with her project. She wants to make a stop motion film, sort of like Love Vincent, in like that painted style, but about fairies, and I think that's so cute. So I was drawing some of her designs that she made. This is like the sort of villain. She's really sexy. She's like the Sylvia. And then this is the main character. She's like a little 12-year-old girl. She's so cute. Her name's Emmy. And then that's Watercheck. Thumbnails for my other final for that class with the long lectures that I got bored in. So I started doing some thumbnails. I had to do a self-portrait. So I did some thumbnails from pictures, and I wasn't really sure what I wanted. I ended up on this one. Even though it's kind of boring, it just showed my face the best. This one I kind of wanted to do, but well. This is homework. We had to draw a planner head, which I didn't know existed until like, when was this made? And then I did a gesture of an then femme planner head, male planner head. This kind of popped off. Chubby gal, and then a bunch of gestures, or like loose sketches, I guess. They don't even really count as gestures. I draw the line at gesture. Sometimes I draw the line at gesture when it's like a full form, like a rough sketch of just a bunch of stuff that I did during class. And then I did some little drawings from Pinterest. These I did these when I went out with a friend, and we shared the sketchbook to doodle in. So these are just some cutie little sketches. I brought my markers and we just started fucking around. And then, hold on, self-portrait. That's from Miss Laney, that's the friend. They brought their watercolor markers, and then I drew them. That's them. These are from the break, because I had to go home for winter, and I didn't want to like lose it. I did lose it, but I tried not to. So I did some like little sketches, and then I got gouache for Christmas. I have gouache. I've used gouache. It's just that my gouache looks like shit. Do I have it around? No, but it looks crazy because I keep mixing the colors in the gouache, so I needed a new one. Plus it was all dried out and fully used up, so that palette was empty, so I got a new one. and I started fucking around with it, and I drew my Royal High character because I love Royal High so much. I love Royal High. We're just not playing right now because of what happened with the badge situation. So this was my light fairy that I had. What's her name? She had a name. I forgot. They all have different names. But this is her. She's so beauteous. And then this is just a little portrait I did so I could fuck around with the gouache. It's really fun. I really like it. Oh, and this is me designing an outfit because I got... Don't tell anyone. I got Portals tour tickets. Who let that happen? Who's gonna let me in proximity to Melanie Martinez? Who on security cleared that? Who let that? I'm designing my outfit because I make all the outfits I make for concerts. I don't make them from scratch. I'm not that talented. I just upcycle things. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of silhouette I want and what hair I'm thinking about because my hair's gonna be longer. I really like these pants from I don't remember. It's from the K-12 movie. I just don't remember which song it was. But she looks so sexy in those pants, so I might steal them. And then like very Rococo kind of inspired skirt. The heart cutout I really like. I'm definitely gonna do these sleeves because of the intro. They go like girls wear pink and boys wear blue, so I'm gonna wear purple and embroider flowers on the sleeves. Okay, these are just vent sketches. I'm covering the writing, but I don't know. Sometimes I have those, like, you know when you have those dreams where it's like you have a kid and then you wake up and you don't have your kid and it's like, oh my god. I had one of those, but I was having them more and more frequently because, I don't know, I'm very up in the air about wanting to be a mom because that would be really cool, but I just, you know, you really got to think about those things. You can't just make those decisions and stuff like that. So I don't know, I was just thinking about it, you know? So I drew myself being a mom because I think I could be a good mom. I don't know. More Royal High. This is my ice fairy because I make a new fairy for every element that I get, and I wait until I'm like done being attached to the last one to make a new one. Like, I can unlock any element I want, like I have all the things, but I need to let it go, you know? This is Ira. She's so cute. I bought the skates just for her so she can skate around, and then I drew her and all the other fairies I have at the time. My dark fairy and my light fairy and Ira. So cute! I do them all together. We need a rom-com about them. They're probably cool. Then some like random sketch to fill space. This was me. I wanted to paint a background, but the trees look kind of cool. I should have upped the contrast a bit more, but yeah, it's pretty cool. I feel like my art style is gone. Yeah, I still feel that way. The one thing they don't tell you about art school is that when you start learning how to draw like other people, you forget how to draw like yourself. Because you pick up too much at once, and then when you actually draw without a reference, it's like, oh god. I still kind of feel that way, but we're getting over it. This is Ira again, but I changed her hair a little bit. She got extensions, so I drew her, and then a little bird, I guess, and an eyeball. I think that should be. Eyes too circular, but then this is me and my friend Fab, because we were playing Minecraft, and it was so fun. And we were playing the Origins mod, and I'm a werewolf and he's an Enderman. And I just wanted to draw us as werewolf and Enderman. And then my unfinished koi fish painting, because I started and I was like, I'll finish it later, and then I didn't. An anime! I started drawing anime again, because being cringe is being free. So I started drawing anime again, because I used to do it all the time as a kid, and I never lost it. So anime. And now I doodle it all the time, everywhere. These are supplies for my class. Cat with human ears, because I drew it in my old sketchbook, and I thought this would be really funny if I just did it again. And then my sweeties, being gay. Hanging out with Slaney again, but I took this really crazy picture of them. And they're just like covered in sour cream, so I redrew that. The gay people from Mermaidio. And then like the background of the place we were eating at. This is like a failed homework. Failed so bad. So bad. Oh! This is Lucky! This is my D&D girly. This is what she looks like. These are like by far the best sketches I have of her in here. She is baby girl. Baby girl, okay? This is her with her little sheep face. I love her so bad. She never wears the same outfit twice. She makes all her own clothes. She's so good with animals. Like, she's a Disney princess. She's just like Giselle, but if she could like fuck somebody up. I love her so much. She has this like big stupid dress that she wears whenever something mildly formal happens. Like she got called in with her crew to talk to a sheriff about a possible attack, and she was like, it's a date. So she got dressed up. She's so cute. I love her. She has these little like curls. She's got big ringlet curls, and she's buff as fuck. She made that, not me. She spoke through me like an oracle. They needed a logo to put on the side of their cart, so she was like, I got you. And she made everyone stick figures holding hands and says best friends. They've known each other like 3 weeks maybe. They're just so cute. I love her. These are Hallmark doodles that I did. I just needed to do gestures that were like all connected in a pen. So loose gestures of my friends. This is also from D&D. I just decided to show up with crayons. This isn't particularly a D&D scene, but this is from D&D. One of my friends is a slime who can make things out of his hands. So these two were trying to buy a gun. So they showed up and just went, so do you have the things? And the shopkeeper went, what the fuck are you talking about? And he went, boo, 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 boo. And they accidentally stuck up the shopkeeper. These are also from D&D. They bought glasses that wink. They do nothing else. And then our friend got a cape of billowing, which does nothing but look cool. And we keep using it as a bit. That's a bird that we picked up. We had to use it to travel. It's named like Black Thunder. It's like horrifying. We ran into a Scottish pig that talks and does nothing else. Like he's not relevant. He doesn't do anything. He just showed up and he was talking. And we never saw him again. Slime guy again. But he's like, he carries all of our party's money. So whenever we go up anywhere, he does one of these flexes. And that's Dolly Parton. I drew her for homework. Ugh. This is homework. I did not want to draw feet. No one wants to draw feet. I had to draw hands and feet for homework. And then my teacher was like, no, send the reference. What do you mean send the reference? These are from D&D, quick sketches. Here's my baby girl. I had her use for world magic to turn into a sexy bug so that a giant bug would leave us alone. And it worked. I rolled a nat 20. This is Lady Alana. She's one of the girlies that we have to talk to. That's the slime guy is a cube because he got stuck in a cabinet for too long. One of the girlies from a place that we met. This is Marbin. He's just a really, really old man who is supposed to be like the guard of a town, but like can't even see straight. I love him. And then this is Lady Alana's not wife. I was having a bad day, so I drew myself hugging Aiko. This started a chain of me drawing Aiko like that. I don't know why. This is our friend Tallulah fucking demolishing some rats. Monkey Man burying the rats. They made a big pit trap. And then that's me and Monkey sleeping because we stayed up late to do Watch for Kids. This is homework. I don't like it very much, but it's over, so good enough. These are from class. I had to draw my friend as a Simpsons character. It's mostly so that we can understand like simplifying and how that works in character design. These are all from class. These are from class. This is Pharaoh. I have to draw him like every day for 3 weeks. I love him. I cannot look at him anymore. These are from my friend Brandon. This is actually my DM, actually. He needed to borrow my sketchbook because he forgot paper, so I let him use it, and he put Squirrel Girl in there. And then that's my Skyrim character. Because I started playing Skyrim for the first time, completely blind. Don't tell me anything! But I made her a cute little dark elf. Her name is Lunchable, but I should probably give her a real name because I'm like attached to her now. But I drew her really badly right there. These are also from class. But I stopped wanting to do class things, so I started drawing Aiko really weird again. She's just so cute, man. She's just... I drew one of those little thingies. I forgot what they're called. I drew her as a little rabbit because she's a rabbit, and then her smiling, her in like a bunny hat. She's just so cute. And then here's Pharaoh again on top of another painting of Pharaoh I didn't like. And then more Aiko because I love her. And then little thumbnails of Lucky in the corner being absolutely awesome because she pulled off this move somehow where she hit somebody in the throat with an axe, put it away, and then butted them in the side of the head with a shotgun. All in like one set. That's really cool. That's really cool, guys. And then I accidentally got them stuck in a trap. Aiko again. I'm not a fan of this. The proportions are a bit weird, but it's pretty cute and it does space. And then I made this little collage because sometimes when you're brain dead, you just need to put paper on paper. So I did this. And I watched the movie Straight Talk with Dolly Parton. This is my Skyrim character, but I actually really put effort into her. Holy shit. Holy shit, man. Popped off. Her on like her little throne. Her fucking up somebody. I'd like one shout, please. She's just, I love her, okay? That bitch is the Dragonborn! I'm trying to get her into the Thieves Guild right now. Thumbnails that I did today. These are from D&D. Our wizard friend was using mold earth to fuck up like a casting circle that someone we were fighting was using, and they just kept putting like like it was a middle school notebook. This is from the same session. Curly Pop getting stuck in some vines because our barbarian, whenever she goes into a rage, she has like nature related stuff, and sometimes we get stuck in it. And then I drew her a little bit after the session because I love her. She's so cute. She's got a little poof. She's got a little poofa. And this is like a really bad drawing of my friend's chameleon thing. And then look, it's the unknown. And then oil paint. And then Shawshank, my friend's rat. And then like a bunch of homework. Oh, I do have I have one last blank page before the swatches. So, do what I did last time. Yeah. And that's it. Okay, bye. Oh, wait, actually. Oh. There they are. Ta-da! They look so cute next to each other. Here's the next one.